most part, and they're going to enjoy being enslaved because they're going to be convinced that it's a good thing for them, and they believe whatever they hear. That's the unfortunate side of it. The other side of it is going to be more chaotic, right? The Republicans are more likely to start militias and all these other things. And again, I don't fit into either side. People listen to me and they're like, oh, this guy's dangerous. I'm not doing anything. I'm not starting any violent movement. I want no part of any of it. I don't believe any of it's real. I don't believe in Donald Trump. I don't believe in any of these politicians. I think they're all compromised. I think they've all been compromised from quite a period of time, and they've all been put in positions. I've even proven that over the years. I've shown you the clips of Klaus Schwab talking about how they've infiltrated cabinets. Well, they're beyond infiltrating cabinets, just like they're beyond infiltrating the FBI and the CIA, which is that's gone on since the 90s, since, Waco and things like that. Those agencies have been completely controlled. They're not what they once were. And the CIA was never a legit agency anyway. It was always created to go after the homeland. So, no, I don't believe that either side is going to save the day, which I've said over and over. But I do believe that this plan is going to continue on with Donald Trump in power, and that's going to be the next big wave of what occurs. World War III is imminent. Now, I know the Bible talks about rumors of wars, and we've been hearing rumors of wars for quite some time. But the stuff with China and Trump, and he even made it mention of China and how China helped rig the election in 2020 so that he would lose and Biden would win. These narratives are going to continue on as we go towards the next election wave. And, would I be shocked if Biden didn't run? Or wasn't the one that they put in place, I should say, to run against him for the show. I mean, it looks like him, and it looks like maybe Newsom, which would be like, I might leave America if Newsom is put in power, even though they're all scum. The guy just makes me absolutely ill. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a rematch between the two sides. And there's so many factors in play here with predictive programming. They've hinted so many times over at something possibly happening to Biden because of his health. And they've hinted at the other side with Trump and an assassination. So whatever ends up happening is going to be done, obviously, as part of a false flag, which would be, again, to weaken America. It's about weakening and destroying what we have here in America. The globalists can't have this exist. Capitalism has to be stopped. And, us people in America being able to own guns has to be stopped. All of it has to be stopped. So they're going to weaken us however they, believe they can, which would be food shortages, power outages, inflation. These are ways that they can weaken people, individuals, and this country in general from being a threat to their globalist world order. So America is the number one target. All the countries in the world, all the governments, I should say, in the world want America to be destroyed, including the politicians in America. They've all sold out, and they sold out a long time ago, and that goes for Trump too. Okay, you can even see Trump, he's coming out and he's going after DeSantis, he's going after other Republicans to make this even seem like more of a cult-like thing, instead of just being like, hey, why would Trump go after DeSantis? Shouldn't the Republicans stick together, especially since they didn't have this red wave and we need strong leadership, and couldn't DeSantis run with Trump? No, Trump just comes out and he goes after them because Trump specifically says that this movement, the MAGA movement, this extreme cultist, militia-type movement that the CIA wants behind him is what they're trying to incite. And they're doing it by creating false flags like January 6th and having the FBI be the ones who are behind it, and the CIA, they're the ones who designed it, they're the ones who were there, they're the ones who are the actors in play. Okay? They want these events to continue on, but they want real people to join into these things so they can round them up. And the Republicans are going to be the ones who are blamed for the destruction of this country, not the liberals. Even though the country is being destroyed right now, no liberals look at it as if the country's being destroyed, because they still have some of the things that they want in their life, which for the most part is, who even knows with these people, but video games, I guess. But with the Republican side, war's going to come with that side. Even though they've set it up where it's like we're sitting ducks right now, for Russia and everything else, we're only now 2 years away from this election and that's right around the corner, where things are going to likely hit the fan with Trump coming back into power. That's just a guess, obviously. This isn't some type of prophecy. And this isn't, I've seen all these videos, they're always recommended to me, of pastors and stuff, and they're talking about Trump prophecy. So I want to make it clear. I'm not saying Trump's going to be the president again, he's going to save the day. I'm saying that I think Trump's going to be the president again, deliberately chosen by the elites to destroy this country. That's what I believe. Now, is it, you could look at it and be like, well, it's the better of two evils because isn't he better than having Biden in? When Trump was in power, what did he do for the majority of any of us, really? I mean, the economy and stuff was good, but for them, it's the same thing. These fools are going to destroy free speech. They're going to destroy all these things together by working together on a seesaw, going back and forth, back and forth. There is no lesser of two evils because it's all part of a plan. It might just be a different actor that you like better that's sitting at the White House. Okay, I mean, it's very difficult to like Biden, but the liberal people say it's very difficult to like Trump. So, I can see both sides of it. But the simple fact is that this country has to be taken down to its knees. And that's the role that these people are playing. They're going to cause doubt in the elections, which is going to cause the elections. It's going to cause the House, the Senate, and it's going to cause the Supreme Court all to be destroyed because people are going to say they're not real. They're not working anymore. The American experiment is over. And they're going to bring in this new government structure. And Trump is probably going to be the one to bring this country down to its knees on purpose because he's the actor who would fit the bill the best for people to believe this country's going to war. And they're going to sabotage us. The whole government that's in this country is going to sabotage us. And that's what they're working on doing. They just have to convince people that it's really happening. Otherwise, the people, all of the people in this country would get together and they'd stop being divided over political parties and they'd rise up against these corrupt monsters in power. So they have to create the illusion, again, that this is actually going on so that you here, hope you're doing well.